check. Mic check. Can you hear me, Kupo? Mic check. Mic check. Microphone check. Oh, you can't hear me? Okay, dang. That sucks. How are you doing today, though, Kupo? What's the temperature where you're located? All good. I thought you were still in Long Island until June. I asked him and he just said he moved to Queens, but you could catch a ride back with Alex and Roxanne if they happen to leave earlier. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. And yeah, this is part of the reason why people are leaving Long Island, just because everything is in the city, and he didn't want to do the long commute. But honestly, I would probably just recommend for you to drive, so that way you can control when you want to leave. Or you could take the train in and park your car at my place, and I could drive you back when I'm ready to go. Or you could try to coordinate with Esteban, since I know he likes to pop up sometimes. Be right back, Kupo. Yeah, I'm gonna activate the camera in a second, Kupo. Finish teaching at 6 p.m. and we'll drive to Brooklyn directly after, so I should arrive in the area at around 7 p.m. Look for parking. Can you tell I'm on the phone? I can't tell that you're on the phone. I got a new phone, by the way. Oh, what phone did you upgrade to? That's what's up. Yeah, it was good, David. So that's the restaurant that I would like to try eating at with you guys. I finished teaching at 6 p.m. and then I'm gonna drive to Brooklyn, so I should arrive in the area at around 7, but then I still need to look for parking. So I'm telling people that I should probably be at the restaurant at around 7:30 because I don't think it should take me any longer than 30 minutes to look for parking. And then hopefully we can all sit down and eat collectively together by 8. Um, yeah, I invited some people from Bodega. A couple of the girls you might recognize already from class. And then directly after we're going to Soul on the Horn party, um, which is walking distance. So yeah, if you're down to come with us to the party after, you're more than welcome. And yeah, but I'm also live on Twitch too, if you're able to tune in and lurk. I'll be streaming for a couple hours before I go teach. Um, and yeah. So I have the iPhone 13 Pro, I believe. And I'm gonna try to rock this phone until, like, it doesn't work anymore. Hey, Jazz. Oh, here's a reminder to renew your Twitch Prime. Actually, for both of you guys. Both of you guys have the crown, but not the static symbol. But Jasmine, would you want to meet for dinner? I know you can't come to the party because of your age, but uh it would be dope to have you come to dinner at least. I feel like it's rare for me to sit down and eat, so you know, I'm seeing who wants to grab a bite to eat with me. I can send you the restaurant that I'm going to, and if it catches your eye, I should be arriving there at around between 7 and 7:30, depending on traffic and stuff. And Koopa, I think you need to be on a desktop to redeem your Twitch Prime. I could be wrong. What time are you performing? And good luck with that. Don't forget about us little people when you make it big. I agree. Oh shit. Okay, so you will not be available. I was hoping that maybe you can eat with me beforehand. But the only reason why I'm even going out to dinner is just because I literally have no groceries. I need to go food shopping. Yeah. Well, I appreciate that. I have really bad news. My favorite dance pants, like the black and gray ones with the white stripe, the ones that I always teach and battle in, they ripped at practice last night. I'm very, very sad because I was planning on washing them and then wearing them again tonight. And dude, I've been rocking those pants since I was in college. So that gives you an idea. Like, this was, you know, like about like 11 years ago I first got those pants. Very, very sad. However, I am really shocked at the same time that those pants lasted as long as they did. They're Reebok. I want to take the pants to Reebok, like the Reebok store, and speak to the manager and be like, yo, I need to find these exact pair of pants if possible, if you guys still make it exactly like this, or like the upgraded model. Because Reebok, I don't really fuck with as a brand, but I will say that they've had the most durable, comfortable dance pants I've ever worn in my life. So I'm kind of just like sold if I can like find those same pair of pants. But that leads me to wear a different pair of pants tonight at Soul on the Horn. But I cannot wait till you turn 21 and you can really start like clubbing with us. Also, let's coordinate The Last of Us. It's been a minute since I streamed for you. That was like 2 weeks ago. I'm starting to forget what's happening in the story. Even though I beat the game already. M4. Hello. Do I know you? Why do I not recognize his name? But I feel like we know each other. You probably I probably know you and you probably know me, but you probably changed your name because I'm pretty good with remembering names. I used to be in your chat in 2023. Oh, so you just disappeared for 3 years? Like this is an anime time skip and expect me to just, you know. I mean, to my defense, there's like over 3,000 of you. I never saw you. That's cap because I go live every day. Princess Kupo can back me up on that because she's one of my OG viewers, and she's consistently been in my chat since like 2016. Like, so when you're saying stuff like I never saw you go live, do you have your notifications on for me? That's probably why. You gotta activate your notifications, or you can join my Discord because that also gives people notifications. Yeah, so stop what you're doing. Go activate those notifications so that way, you know what's up. And you started streaming, I will follow you. I'm gonna follow you right now. Boom, just followed you. So that way, and I have the notifications on. So that way, when I know that you're live, I'm gonna get the little ding. M4 went live. Alright, okay. I go live anywhere between 5 to 7 times a week. That's true. I was on the Genshin wave. If I was still streaming Genshin, I probably would be like one of the top players. I had to put Genshin down because Genshin was just taking over my backlog. So now I'm finally getting around to playing all the games that I just didn't play because Genshin took over my life. I was a Genshin addict. And that was my first gacha experience. And I realized that gacha games are very dangerous because those games are designed to keep you only on those games. You know? I don't want to do that again. So I'm really cautious about me not even playing it. You know, the funny thing is that I keep telling myself that I will eventually go back to Genshin because I do want to see what's going on in the story because I invested so many hours into that game, but I don't think I want to continuously play Genshin just because there are too many other games that I want to play. And you're very welcome. All right, I'm almost done getting dressed. Yeah, hence the name. Hence the name NYC at the end. But yeah, I'm still in New York right now. Why? And where are you living right now? Toronto. My girl actually invited me to go to Toronto for a wedding, and unfortunately I had to decline because the date of the wedding interferes with work, and I can't miss work. But M4, how did you follow? I mean, how did you find me? Streaming is work. I make enough money on Twitch where I need to report it. to the IRS. So I mean, it's not like my main job, but you know, I do make. I don't make a lot, but I make enough where it helps out with the bills. So that's why I really appreciate when you guys subscribe. I really appreciate when you guys lurk for me. I really appreciate when you guys share my channel, you know, to other people. To be like, yo, go check out Static. Because it helps, you know, with my life. I do this for fun, right? Like, I love streaming for fun, but my logic was like, if I'm going to be investing all these hours streaming, why not profit financially from it? You know? So if I'm going to be gaming all these hours, why not stream it? And if I'm going to stream, why not actually try to like make it into something? So, yeah. So did Twitch like just recommend you or me to you? Alright, I just gotta find a shirt. Uh, Thank you for the lurk, Mel. Alright, I'm gonna activate the camera now. I'm like dressed now. Um, just looking for my remote. Okay, I'm ready to play. Well, wait, Koopa, why are you leaving now that I'm playing? And Koopa, I thought you were gonna sub too. Yesterday. I just realized that you never did. Thank you, baby. I'm hoping today's the day. That was good, man. So we got 2 hours.
It's so good to see you again, Cloud. I've been traveling from town to town, searching for an ideal location.
Yeah, hopefully
continue my research, but I'm having some difficulty narrowing it down.
hopefully I'll catch you and chat more. Because so many people will disappear and then they'll come back years later and I'm like, damn. Alright, let's lock in. Word. Yesterday was the warm-up.
No holding back. No more playing nice. Let's finish this. All done.
Yes, sir.
Double time.
Oh, I'm getting there, y'all. That hurt. I thought I was gonna get it. Condemned is the attack that I need to be careful of. You know what's crazy? How people are like hitting me up last minute for Soul and a Horn. And yeah. Alright, let's try again. Anders, what's good, man? Well, if you want to wait for me, I'll follow your lead and try not to fuck up. But it like playing with randoms is so risky, especially when you can't talk to them. You just gotta be that guy to carry everybody. You don't agree with the bleed build? The bleed and ice build with Scholar?
Get ready. Let's hustle.
I mean, I could go back to Raider or Iron Eye.
Buzz off.
Which is what?
You're done.
So you're just saying that I should have that on my starting weapon. Oh, that's what you mean. Okay. Hold up, let me lock in for a sec. Fuck, damn. Okay, that was just fucking... Okay, let me think. Let me really think carefully about this. I could try to heal, but if I heal, it's gonna leave me open for like a good 5 seconds. Or I could just play very defensively and hope that I don't get hit. I'm gonna try to heal and hope I don't regret this. Oh, it worked out in my favor. I got lucky. I got so lucky. Alright, I can take that. I can take that. And I'm back to almost being dead again. Let me think. No, actually, that attack leaves me vulnerable in the air. Let's not do that. Counter, 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 counter. Where's the fucking counter, Lord? There we go. Oh my god, I almost got hit. Wait, oh, he did it twice for Reflect? Oh, you're dead. You're dead. I need a break. Let me think. Alright, we're gonna slow him. Come on. Come on. Wait, how did it? So it's an AoE. Did not know that. I thought that it would only kill me if I'm directly in front of him, so I can't even be close to him. Okay, I didn't even... I'm like watching back the footage now. That I... Damn. Damn. Yeah, I'm learning. That's I think one of the beauty about video games is that I don't mind losing as long as I'm able to learn from that loss. So the fact that I've been doing this shit for hours, but I feel like I'm getting better and I'm learning new things about the enemies as I'm going, it feels very reminiscent to me playing Elden Ring or like Night Rain, where each loss isn't just like a bullshit loss. It's like, okay, I didn't realize that the enemy can do this, or I didn't realize that that meant this. So it makes, you know, sense. Give me a second, y'all. I'm posting on IG that I'm live. Guys, go say hi to Instagram. Say hi to Instagram. You guys are going on my story. Why is it not focusing? Hold on, let me clean the camera. There we go. Link twitch.tv B-Boy Static NYC. Put the gift that I'm live. Shirt, final, fantasy, stream, T4, keychain. Yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube too. I got 3 people watching on YouTube. Alright, that's uploading. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to get the YouTube people's chat to pop up. And I know it has something to do with like either Restream or like YouTube itself. Because I do want the Twitch people to see the YouTube chat, and I want the YouTube chat to see the Twitch chat. Yo, so it was, I think it's called Thanos's blade. That's the shit that keeps killing me. By the way, welcome back, Nightmare. But I didn't realize that he could kill me with AoE. I thought that the blade needed to strike directly in front of you, and I was behind him. And like the shockwave from the blast like went behind his back and killed me. So I didn't realize that. So now I know whenever he casts like the Thanos blade attack, I can't be near him. And he is also glowing red, I think. But I'm just so, I don't know, like I'm just gonna try to like not even attempt to like be close to him. Okay. Um Hello.
Hey,
Hey,
how are you doing?
I'm good. However, I need like before I even start talking, I need like full concentration for what I'm trying to do.
Okay,
So just give me like a second, cause
okay, that's
I
fine.
don't wanna. I've been stuck on this shit for hours, and
You
I
got
don't.
stuck on a what?
No, I said I've been stuck on this for hours, and I need like the most like utmost concentration.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm just giving you like the heads up. So like if I'm not talking, I'm not like ignoring you. I'm just really locked in.
oh no, that's okay. You can call me back once you're available.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I thought I just can't. I don't know what's going on, but I can only see like your face.
Yeah, because I'm just responding
You're
to,
at the phone.
huh?
No, no,
Yeah,
no.
I'm just responding to somebody, and then I'm gonna keep going.
Okay. All right. Well, you call me when you're available.
Okay. Well, I'm available to be present. I'm just letting you know, like, for this next part that I'm about to do, I just need my full attention.
When you're able to give me that full attention, you can call me. I'm
Okay.
gonna.
So I'll just call you
Yeah.
when I'm done streaming then.
Yeah, that works too.
Okay.
All right. Good
All right.
luck.
Thank you. Ciao. I just
Bye.
watched, and you gotta stay away until he's pulling the sword back out of the ground. Wait. You gotta stay away until he's pulling the sword back out of the ground. Okay. Got it. Got it. But in the future, if I'm giving you access to guest lists or any type of code, you want to use it ASAP because I never know when something is going to expire. Um, I just assumed that you used it when I sent it. The party is 100% still worth it, even if you have to pay and you've never been before. How so, Mel? And when I send it your way, assuming you want to come, use it as soon as possible. And no, there's only one code that all the hosts get. I see, I see. You know, I really just don't understand how, like, if I'm doing somebody a favor and I'm saying, hey, do you want to come to this party? People are like, yes, I definitely want to go to this party because I don't want to pay. And I'm like, okay, all you need to do is use this code ASAP because I don't know when the code expires. And people are like, okay. And then people choose not to use the code in that minute. And then people complain to me as if I'm like the bouncer at the door. Like, hey, can you like talk to them? Hey, like, why isn't the code working? Hey, like, I'm like, bro, like, I told you to use the code as soon as possible. That doesn't mean do it like a few hours before the party starts. And I'm having like literally 3 people at the same time message me about the code, and I'm like I literally did the best that I could by just giving you access to getting into somewhere for free. And FYI, I'm referring to the Soul and a Horn party. This is the shirt that I'm wearing. And normally, you know, tickets are like 40 or 50 at the door, and I don't know at this point. Like, people are gonna complain. And ironically, like, some of these people, you know, they have money. They just don't want to spend it, you know, because I see what they're up to. So, I'm like, listen, the party is still worth it. And, I don't know, I'm just kind of, like, over the complaining. As if I have, like, power. And, like, once upon a time, I could, like, I would have to, like, go to the front and talk to the people, and it was messy and annoying, and I did it because I wanted to help people out. But I'm like, at this point, again, I've been doing this for years. I've been co-hosting Soul and a Horn, and people, like, I've been saying it over and over, if you want to get in for free, hit me up like a week before. It's not my responsibility to remind you guys, grown adults, that you want to get in somewhere for free. If you really care, and if it's a priority for you to like not pay, hit me up a week beforehand. Because the people that really want to go, they're the ones that are like messaging me like, yo, Static, like, is there a code? Yo, Static, like, can you hook me up? And I'm like, yeah, I got you, you know, and then that's it. It's just like I'm over the complaining, like, as if I have the power, you know? You know? Hold on. Nah, they most definitely can, but it's more of an issue of wanting to keep the door organized because this is like one of like the biggest parties in New York City. You know, there's like hundreds and hundreds of people that are coming to this event, you know, from out of town too. Like there are people that travel just for this party, like out of the state, and a lot of people are like trying to get in for free. So the whole point of doing the dancer code is to keep it organized, for the front desk, for the bouncers, you know, for that. But what you're talking about is what they were doing for years. But it was very chaotic and it was very stressful for the staff that was like working the front because, for example, like when I would get there, I'm not really on my phone. Like it's rare for me to like be on my phone, but a lot of the times people would like spam me like, "Yo, Static, like I can't get in." You know, and they would ask me to come to the front because of the same reason that you're telling me, because people are like, "Yeah, I got caught up with work or traffic or I forgot or I was tired," like whatever the reasons is. So I would like consistently have to like run back and forth into like the door. If I even bothered to check my phone to like try to get people in, and then having to vouch for people that just forgot to get the ticket or whatever. And the owner, he was like, "Yo, we're not gonna do this anymore," because he got fed up, and he's already doing us, you know, a favor for like the dancers. So he's like, "Listen, starting like 2 months ago, he created a new system where instead of like there being a physical guest list, he will email all the like the co-hosts, which is like me and like 10 other dancers that are like recognized within the community that have been supporting his event like since the beginning. He sends us the code a couple days before the party starts, and he's like, "Yo, like anybody that's a dancer that you want to come, send them that code and they can only get in with that code and they need to get a ticket. So tell them, you know, to show up, you know, after they got their ticket using the code, and no exceptions. That's that." So, yeah. But yeah, this is just a learning experience for you because I know that you're new here, right? Because there's like you and like many other people that are hitting me up, you know, with the same concern because they really want to go, but just like not pay. And I'm telling people that the party is still worth it even if you have to pay because it's like one of my favorite events. Like it's just really dope. But if money is an issue for you, I can recommend another party for you. Um, and I can send you the flyer for that. And that is I think from like 7 p.m. to I think like midnight or 2. And I know that Soul in a Horn is from 10 to 5 a.m. So you could bounce parties as well, and you could buy like the early bird ticket for Soul in a Horn. Um, Otherwise, again, if money is really really tight for you, because I don't know your financial situation, um, you could just go to the free Soul in a Horn one that's happening on Wednesday. That event is much smaller, but the party and the energy is still pretty good. It's just like not as big at all. Um, and then like the big one is happening again next month on June 22nd, I believe. But yeah, let me know if this helps. And yeah, I guess the biggest takeaway that I want you to try to remember is that anytime that I invite you, anytime that I message you, you want to like stop what you're doing and secure a ticket because it's only going to benefit you, you know? But I understand because like I'm busy too. And yeah, but at the same time, just you didn't know. So I'm just letting you know now. But there, unfortunately, there is nothing that I can do. My hands are full. Um, I just get the code and I send them to people, and I hope that they use them ASAP. Because I don't know when they ever expire. Sometimes they last until the day of. Sometimes they expire 2 days before. But I was gonna also remind you that even if you're not sure that you can make it to a party, you always want to RSVP. You always want to get your ticket because it literally costs you nothing. So even if you wasn't able to make it to Solo No Horn tonight and you still use the code, you still have the ticket chilling in your email, and it costs you nothing, right? And even if you weren't able to make it, you can then just give that ticket to somebody, or you can just send it back to me, and then I can then give it to somebody that was not able to get in or that can't afford a ticket, because a lot of dancers, you know, money's tight. So yeah, so again, this is just a learning experience. So just in the future, even if you're not sure if you can make something, use it, because even if you physically can't use your ticket, you can always give it back to me, and then I can find somebody that can use it. All right. Uh, yeah, I'm posting about it now. All right, done. Yo, what's up, Brian? And hi, Vicky. I'm like, who's Vicky? Is that like Vicky's like arch nemesis? The fuck? The fuck?
So here is your start line, your final fantasy. And using quite a loose definition of future, I think the point is on there. And do both. Just jumping on here really quickly to say that I am a season of my show, Little Sister. I think up until next.
All right. Wait, Vicky, how did you get that? How did you get the marathon silkworm? Um, Wait, it says this chat badge was unlocked by watching the marathon server slam and launch week. What? Interesting. No, of course, Mo. Yeah, and I've been telling people, like, if you guys are free beforehand, you should go check out her show. And Brian, you gotta chill, dude. I don't care if people use caps. Ten p.m. Um, yeah, 10 p.m. Yeah, literally all the people that are not able to make it to Sith, you know, yeah, it's just like a conflict of interest. But it's also giving people like the option to choose, which is great. Yeah. Y'all are funny. I mean, you know what I mean, love. You know what I mean. Yo, Ryan, what's good, bro? I know, baby. You're good. You know what I meant. All right, let me lock in. All right, I was just catching up on like the Instagram and stuff. Well, don't don't what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something really silly and dumb. Yo, dude, I was so happy to see you and your mom in my stream. I was like, wait, that's that's Colin's mom. I was so like, whoa, but thank you. Whenever I game with you and with Colin, you should tell her to like pop in. That was so funny. I should, low key, I thought about doing that with my mom, but I don't know if I want my mom in my stream. Because I'd be talking some shit in here. However, I did invite my uncle, who's sick. And I feel like my uncle would be cool here. But I don't know how I feel about my mom being in here. I've had my mom come on stream before, and I think that was fine. But the last time that I had my mom centered on the stream was it was for like her 60th birthday, which was like a while ago. But we did a birthday party for her in my backyard, and I invited all my friends and we just danced. And we had like one of my friends who was like spinning live. And I think I have some clips here too if you guys like really dig deep into like my clips. Where I'm just dancing with my mom for her 60th birthday. And like the title of the stream was like, we're celebrating my mom's birthday, and I just streamed the whole thing. Yeah. Because the kids need to be disciplined, Brian, and I don't have like the patience or the tolerance when like the kids have to understand that they like, for example, when kids come inside a room and they don't acknowledge somebody's presence, I think that's hella disrespectful. So I remember at one point, first off, I wasn't yelling. I remember I was disciplining the kids and teaching them the importance of acknowledging somebody's presence. When you come into a room, I don't care how you feel. You can say, hey, Mr. B, I'm not feeling it today. I need some space. You know what I'm going to say? Thank you for communicating with me. I got you. I'm gonna let you rock. But when kids come in and like fucking walk past me and they act like I don't exist, that shit really like gets into my soul. Because the way that I was raised is when you enter a room, you acknowledge everybody. Brian, I was literally telling you the same thing. Like, you came into my stream like 2 days ago and you were like, hey, can you mod me? Can you mod me? I'm like, bro, the first thing that you do when you enter a space is you acknowledge that person's existence with like a greeting, like a hello, a good morning, a how are you doing, something like that. Even if you're not in a good mood, you can still show the basic amount of respect. And a lot of those kids don't have that. And I watch them outside of the class and the way that they treat their parents, and then they think that they can come into my class and just do whatever the fuck they want. And I'm like, no. So that's the reason why, like, there's a lot of the times where I have to stop teaching dance to then talk about the bare minimum of courtesy and respect, you know? And it's like, if I'm not instilling this into them as like young boys, they're gonna grow up to be asshole men because they're not learning the respect at home. And if their teachers at school aren't teaching them, then I feel that they're gonna learn it in my classroom. because they're not going to act like that in my class, in my space. Maybe they want to act like that at home. Maybe they want to act like that, you know, in school, but they're not fucking acting like that in my space. Because I will sit down and stop doing everything. And I know that it's unfair to the kids that already are respectful, but it's just something that I will not tolerate. So, yeah. Nah, man. Because the idea of gentle parenting is gonna end up, like, having a lot of these kids just do whatever the fuck they want when they start hitting, like, the teenage years. I'm not talking about being a dick and being, like, an asshole to your children, but I do think that discipline comes in all shapes and sizes. But when you're instilling your children to allow them to do whatever it is that they want, I personally don't agree with that. And, you know, yeah, I'm not a parent, but, you know, I'm an educator, and I think that this is something that it has to start within the home, because I think it's unfair for a lot of the teachers and the adults in these kids' lives that have to pick up the pieces for the parents that are not doing their job, you know? And I think that, like, I think that, like, you can be cool with your kids, and I think, like, Vicky does a great job, like, you know, because Vicky's a parent. But I'm pretty confident that if she needs to talk to her kids and discipline them, you know, and they understand that the respect comes first, and then you can be with your you can be cool with your kids, and you can game with them, and you can, like, hang out with them, and but at the end of the day, like, I do think that there's a difference between, like, being friends with your children and, like, understanding that your children know that, like, you are an authority figure. And that doesn't mean that you're, like, the big bad mom or dad, and that, you know, because I don't think your children should fear you, but I think that I literally was going to say the same exact thing. There's a difference between respect and fear, and a lot of us, unfortunately, were raised with fear, you know, where it was like, you know, like, I don't think that's healthy. And I don't want, like, my students to fear me. I want them to respect me, and you get respect by giving respect. So that's something that I'm trying to instill into, like, these little kids. Yeah, yeah. Word. Word. Oh, I forgot to do one thing. I need to throw my stuff on the charger. Give me 2 seconds. And then we're gonna try this again. I mean, I think, again, a lot of that has to do with, like, how you discipline your kids. Actually, I'm gonna leave this here. Guys, give me 2 seconds. Hold up. Um, just grab a cup of water. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, so just to give you guys a heads up, it is currently 3:12. I teach class at 5, so I need to leave here probably in another hour and a half. The latest. Um, um, Word. Alright. Let me lock the fuck in. I want to beat this. I really want to beat this. I'm gonna eat lunch in another, like, 15 minutes. But, again, I have to leave in exactly an hour and a half. And then that will be it for the day. I'm going to a party directly after work, and I'm meeting up with Ryan and some other people, so I don't think I'm going to be streaming tonight. Ryan, I would like for you to try this game, though. Right. All right, here's the big guy.
Not looking good. So much for being immersed.
Okay, so for Crush, that's basically an instant. Okay, I can't roll back. I gotta roll to the right or to the left.
Get ready.
I remember I used to be stuck on this guy. I just realized that the game is IRL instead of Final Fantasy. Hold on. Oops. There we go. Oh my god, I didn't realize that it was a multi uh that's the first time that I died to that boss ever, actually. Alright, big boy. Ugh. Bro. I tried rolling into him and
So much for being a mercenary.
let me watch the footage. Alright, so I'm running. He uses crush right off rip. Yeah, if I'm not at max health, I'm dead. It just sucks because I have to basically wait 5 minutes to fight him again. The way the dog just went flying. You guys hear that knocking? Yeah, that's the shit that I had to wake up to this morning. They're doing construction.
Double time.
Alright, so when he uses Crush, which is the grab, I need to just not dodge into him or away from him, but dodge to the right or to the left. There we go. Alright, that worked.
Let's be smart.
Bro, oh my god. I was getting really aggressive. I was hungry to kill him. I should have been more patient. I understand why I died. Wait, I miss? Didn't even need to use the limit break this time.
Double time.
Lord.
Calling lightning. Just in case.
This is very risky. No, we're gonna play it safe. No, now we're gonna do something risky.
Enough.
Literally.
But no time to celebrate.
I remember these guys from Final Fantasy X. They were called Evil Eyes. Yep. Same.
Let's go.
Alright, here we go again. Alright. Perfect parry, good.
Calling lightning. Double time.
Fuck. Fuck again. Bro, he interrupted my fucking attack. Dude. Okay, so now I know that he can also interrupt mid-cast. So I'm not safe when casting magic. I thought I was. This whole game, casting magic, I'm pretty confident I was safe. Not unless he just has some type of armor that bypasses... It's just kind of crazy when you think about it that this enemy that is now on hard mode was giving me trouble on normal mode with the full party. Same thing with this white tower, I remember, gave me trouble during the base game. Bro, that shit is so loud. Keep in mind, this is how I woke up this morning. I was so fucking pissed. Like, the vibrations, the noise. Maybe I should start using counter stance versus Iron Giant. I don't want to waste any ATB though. Will Gorgon Shield protect me from Crush, the grab? Ah, damn. 3K.
Let's be smart. It's on now. Buzz off. Never again. Buzz off. Double time.
Oh my god, we fucking did it. Oh my god.
Let's go.
Hello? Alright, bye. Oh my god, we did it. Ugh, 6 minutes and 21 seconds. After like, what, 4 hours? 4 or 5 hours doing this. Alright, so we beat it with Cloud now. We beat it with Aerith, and we beat it with Yuffie. Alright, let me save the game.
Thanks to you, my archives are filling up with combat data.
Thank you, sir.
A
Your
good knowledge
strat
of
worked,
has only
man.
stoked my desire to learn more.
The idea of using Swiftcast, you know. Alright, let me give me a second, y'all. I'm just grabbing my lunch very quickly. I just had an intrusive thought of putting mustard on my pasta. That would be weird, right? Guys, I also have to leave in like 44 minutes sharp. FYI. So I'll try to do one more challenge. Alright, I'm back. Good food. Ugh. Alright, I'm just happy that I beat that shit with Cloud. I'm gonna try to do the part, like, the rest of the regular matches next. Yeah, I still got a few more. I gotta complete
The intel you have gathered has paid dividends. I've begun to see the planet in a whole new light. The more I learn about our world, the more rewarding it is to explore it.
you know what I'm gonna try to do actually? Actually, I'm gonna have you guys vote. What challenge should I go for next? The Unending Nightmare? I'm not sure which one that is. Cause this one I get to use the full party, but I don't know what the roster looks like. And then, or I could try to do the one with Barrett solo. Tifa solo. Red solo. And I beat the one with Yuffie solo. I see. Okay, so we gotta deal with the fucking frogs. Okay. Yeah. Um, yeah. Guys, I might just focus on eating. I mean, I can multitask, but I want to be mindful of the time. I gotta leave in half hour. Hmm. Um,
Don't worry, even incomplete trials can provide me with useful data. may be no more intel to collect, but I hope we can still meet from time to time.
Hmm. Um. Hmm. Um, at this very second, I'm not winning or losing because I'm not fighting, but I did win. Um, I forgot the name of it, but I think it's like the undead challenge. I'm gonna try. Also, guys, I gotta leave in 15 minutes. FYI. And then I'm gonna raid Vicky. Do you guys know each other from YouTube? Yeah, I think I have time to probably try one more challenge because I don't want to be late to work. Word. Well, welcome on in. All right, win or lose, guys. I think this is gonna be my last one, just so I feel comfortable getting out of here on time because I gotta be to work in 30 minutes. I'm gonna go brush my teeth real quick and then I'll start. Mm. Everybody that's listening, please don't forget to floss. Do not forget to floss. Can you drop your YouTube link? I'll check you out. I just need to floss. Wow. Mm. Guys, I'm getting concerned about the time. I know I said I was gonna try one more, but I think I should save the game and like get dressed, and then and only then, like, let me focus on getting ready, and if I have extra time, I'll try to do one run. And I'm gonna put my GPS on now so I can see what traffic looks like. Hold on. Um. All right, if I leave now, I'll get there at 4:50. So let me double check that I have everything. Because again, once I leave here, I have to go straight to work. And once I go to work, I'm going straight to the party. What's your question? See, that's my alarm telling me that I need to hit the road. Yeah, I'm so tempted to get one more round in, but I'm gonna see if I have time. I turned off my my camera though because I'm getting changed. I mean, depending on, I don't know. I would like to stream the party, but it's just annoying when I stream when I go out because it's just so many people that I have to worry about. It's like if I had like a dedicated videographer to like just hold the camera the whole night, that would be so dope. I don't think anybody would be open or willing to do that. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry to disappoint. This is true. So that alone is a win within itself. Actually, I'm gonna chat with you guys for the next like couple minutes, but I do need to get out of here ASAP because if I leave now, like it's saying that it'll take me 10 minutes to get to work, and my shift starts at 5 p.m. But sometimes traffic will not be factored into the GPS, and I'll get on the highway and then it's like a 15-minute drive. So, but yeah. If I can find somewhere to put my camera down and I think that it's safe and like nobody's gonna knock it over, I can stream the party. But more than likely, I'm not going to want to do that because, you know, it's a big venue and yeah. Like I've streamed before. If you check my clips or some of my past VODs, I've streamed it in the past. No, I don't think I want to stream this class. Word. I appreciate that. However, if you guys want to check out the live stream of the party that I'm going at, they actually stream on Twitch. They're not live right now, but it's Soul in the Horn. If you like follow them on Twitch, you can see me, maybe. But they will be going live tonight. And this is the party that I'll be at. Okay. Alright, guys, I gotta go. I got to go. Make sure I have all my stuff. But yeah, just follow the channel and Word, Ryan. You have the address for the restaurant, right? Trying to make sure I have everything. I have a change of clothes right here. Alright, just try, bro. And you can always like rest in my car if you need to just have some quiet time. But yeah, guys, we're gonna raid Vicky, show her some love. Whatever questions you need to ask me, Brian, just text me on Discord. That would probably work better. Alright, here's my change of clothes. Should bring new underwear too. Alright. Ciao, guys. Talk to you later. Ciao.
Food to you in a timely manner. Okay.